Blood bread.
Yeah, man, you already know. Welcome to the Dunjun Talk. You feel me? Sitting here with two of my co-hosts. You feel me? Got the guy Duke right here next to me. You already know. Good producer, good guy. You feel me? Need some beats? Come holler at him for real. Got my man Bash. You feel me?
Blood.
You already? You feel me?
In the hand, you know how we do it.
You feel me? So, first show. Starting off, we got a lot of things on our mind. A lot of things been happening. A lot of things starting to resurface as far as our culture. I feel as though we need to touch down on some topics. Today, I felt as though we had to speak about Nipsey Hustle. Black man shot down dead in the street in front of his clothing store. Now, if anybody don't know Nipsey Hustle, he was a hip-hop artist, rapper, entrepreneur. He was born Los Angeles, California. You feel me? August 15, 1985. Died March 31, 2019 at the age of 33. Now, a whole lot of speculation going around, conspiracies, saying that what's the guy named Dr. Sebi? Dr. Sebi? Saying that Dr. Sebi supposed to be making a documentary on him. If anybody don't know Dr. Sebi, he was a doctor who claimed to have a cure for AIDS and any other disease that human beings have contracted throughout the years, and he had the cure for it, the remedy. Ultimately, he was don't know really what year, but he was sent to court.
It was 85.
85. Okay, yeah, 1985. He was sent to court and actually won. Had diagnostic tests, scientific tests about his remedy, and actually won. And later on killed. And I guess we're gonna have a topic discussion about it. And any thoughts on it, fellas?
I'll start by saying this, because my man Mag, you know Mad Mag, right? Mag, he was saying something about, like, look how it's coded. Now, you know 33 degrees is about as high as you can go in masonry.
Right.
So, I think that just, it's no coincidence that a lot of these numbers end up popping up in all of these psyops and in all of these situations.
Right.
Everybody is either 6, 23, 2-3, 3-2, Shaq. Everybody that's in the NBA that ends up being somebody wears number 32 or number 23.
Right.
Is that coincidence?
Too many to be a coincidence.
Right. It's
too many.
So, I don't know. Because to me, Nipsey Hustle is not big enough for me to say, okay, he's a Freemason and he's that high up, because he would at least had, like, a song that I would remember from him. For him to be that big.
Right, and he wasn't that big as far as publishing goes, as far as industry goes. He was more independent than anything. And I feel as though by him being independent would spark kind of like a little trigger with the industry in America, because he started to become more independent and started to flourish out. And I think that was the problem. And as far as Dr. Sebi goes, it was really gonna change modern time, because because I feel as though when it went down, people was not woke like how everybody is now. People wasn't woke like how everybody is now. So I think to bring that to light again, it would have been a dramatic change for everybody.
Yeah, so I mean, we all seen the footage though, you feel me? Like, so you could just look at the footage. I mean, not to bring it up, first of all, rest in peace Nipsey, but I mean, they showed the person who did it. I mean, walk up to him, shoot him, look like they was gonna run away, turn around, come back, walk up to the man, stand over top of him, empty the clip, then kick the man and run away. You feel me? So that's like a hit. Like you are meant to. They making sure that you you done. They gonna finish the job. You feel me?
I still haven't seen the video. I'm gonna edit the video in. I'll make sure that whoever catch the episode out.
Right, you feel me? So with that being said, you feel me? Then they could just use that easily as to say, oh, this just gang violence. You feel me? That's just gang violence. Don't think no deeper. But that's that surface dwelling thinking mentality. You feel me? You always gotta look at something deeper. You feel me?
Right.
That's where the whole aspect take place. Was it him messing with Dr. Sabi that got him killed? You feel me? With him trying to push the information. Lisa Left Eye ain't make it to speak her truth.
Right.
She died during the documentary.
Right.
In Honduras.
Right. In a car crash.
In a car crash. Right. So now Nipsey gone. The doctor who was pushing this narrative of the holistic way and curing AIDS. First of all, he stopped in a bag. So you feel me? They killed him.
Right.
You feel me? Then not to mention that over the years since 2016. More than 80 holistic doctors been murdered. You feel me? Now, of course, you could look it up and say, oh, well, found in a river. You feel me? Overdosed.
Right.
Shot in the head.
Suicide.
Different ways.
Niggas don't commit suicide by jumping in the water.
Coincidental theories.
Thrown off their balcony. That's all over the world for real. These holistic doctors ending up dead.
Right.
So it's definitely, more than a coincidence. Like I like to say that because people love to say that it's just coincidental that these things keep happening the same way, different people. You feel me?
It's not a coincidence. Coincidence is one or two things happening. But once you get over it, it's just like if your girl cheat on you, you might be able to consider that a moment of a weakness.
Right.
2 times, alright, bitch, you getting a little loose. After 3, it ain't no coincidence, bitch. You's a hoe.
And people.
Yeah.
And
now
people,
this is something this is what's going on.
And people, everybody has to understand, like, this is control of the masses. It's been going on for years. Like, when a person has a certain amount of money, certain amount of control, it really doesn't matter. And shout out to Nation Brother RZA. Shout out to the whole Nation Islam. Shout out to Nation Brother RZA. You can follow his Instagram at _RZA Islam. Doing full coverage on the Nipsey Hustle and what happened and what's going on. It's actually a pep rally going on down there right now. As far as his death, it's a memorial. He on his live 24/7. Everybody go follow him. You feel me? There's more coverage for real. He definitely with the backstory and the back coverage for real. And it was reportedly when to elaborate, when Nipsey Hustle was shot, 5 to the body, once to the head, and
so they go that number 6.
Exactly.
Right. Just so happened.
6 just so
coincidentally.
happened. 5 to the body, 1 to the head. That left is basically a message. I feel as though personally it's a message. It's an execution, should I say. If you follow me at FTA_Helm, I have on my Insta Snap. It's a screenshot that screenshotted under RZA. You could probably go look on his page too. Screenshot that I had in where it's a comment with a military veteran, and he said that is a execution style military training, that how they executed and killed Nipsey Hustle. So I think y'all should look more into that. And the story that they got out now, man, as far as gang related, and he was loved. He was loved. He was doing for his community. He was actually putting out good energy. Like, he was the only, probably, I would say the only rapper that really had no problems with anybody.
What was escaping people is the narrative.
Right.
Everybody has their own truth, and sometimes, and I don't care, like, especially with your girl, you could say something to your woman and it don't make sense coming from you. Right. But they trust certain information from other motherfuckers, and the media is the homegirls now. So if the media say, well, it was some gang violence, like all of that shooting in Chicago, hell no. First of all, we don't know how to mine any goddamn metals. We don't have access to the type of drugs that we need. Now, you mean to tell me everybody in Chicago got a fucking chopper with an extendo? Really?
Right.
Like where the guns coming from.
That's what I'm saying.
How they so easy?
These
easy
niggas
don't.
Niggas are so pussy. Like the majority of niggas, if you ever seen a real shootout, niggas do not aim, that way. Especially if you in a moving car. They'll kill everybody except for the motherfucker they going for. But you got these motherfuckers in Chicago gunning down motherfuckers from a half block away.
I don't
in
care.
a moving car.
Honestly, I don't care.
I don't think that shit is. I don't think that's us.
I don't care how gangster a nigga think he is. Niggas not gangster gasping for air on the ground, my nigga. That shit is not cool. You ain't gangster. You need help. You feel me?
No, but what I'm saying is, I don't think that we are the ones doing it. Just like they got those mags, you could walk around. They said it was a couple times they got unmarked cars and shit with people with white boys in them.
Right. And I think, and it's another story that surfaced too, as far as the Nipsey Hustle. They said that the guy who allegedly shot at him was supposed to be a known gang member that was a snitch.
Yeah,
and
Shitty Cuz.
Right.
Shitty Cuz.
Called Shitty Cuz. So basically, he had a.
So they got facial recognition on this nigga. They know who it is already.
Yeah, they said people say they saw his face.
Well, they brought a face to the surface, but of course that's just to throw the heat of what everybody's talking about. Cause I've seen the social medias. Everybody is saying everybody is saying the government set that man up for real, and everybody knows. It's a lot of people that's woke nowadays. So with that being said, Crip called Shitty Cuz was supposed to be a snitch. Nipsey Hustle,
Shitty Cuz, that's a
old name Shitty Cuz. They say Nip asked him politely, like, yo, you snitch, you can't be around here.
Right.
So they say he caught feelings, went got a gun, came back shoot.
Oh, that's the official story.
That's the official narrative. So Shitty Cuz say he was in Vegas doing the shooting, you feel me? He say he ain't do it. That's what he say on IG, you feel me? But at the end of the day, motherfuckers just speculate. It's all speculation. Don't nobody know, you feel me? We just looking into it. We want truth. You feel me? We want to know what really happened.
But what I could say, though, is anytime I got a project, because if something happened to me, one of y'all motherfuckers better grab that external and make something happen. So there's no way you was in the middle of doing something and not somebody close to you is going to have access to the footage that you already have, whatever licensing and whatever permits you already got to start filming it. So
right. Like
that shouldn't be able to kill the documentary.
Right.
You only deal with niggas that's somewhat like you. If you a bitch ass nigga, you got a lot of other bitch ass niggas like you. If you on your hustle type shit, you're not gonna be on your hustle
money niggas
and not have so somebody else was in that shit with them. Nobody does nothing by themselves.
Nah, not at all. It don't hurt to think about shit like that.
If we see some more motherfuckers around them start dropping off, which probably will happen.
This like the whole movement to stop that information, you feel me? Like it's crazy.
It might, you never know. It might be that deep.
Right.
His cousin and them, his mama and them, you might fuck around and start seeing motherfuckers overdosing on shit.
But
we know if we could call it out now and it do happen,
but
they know we ain't tripping.
Right. And it also goes to what they know. How deep in they was as far as what he was into. Or what he was trying to do.
Now I could say it like this, yo, cause for real, even though I do the music shit, I'm not really as close to a lot of motherfuckers as I would like to be. But on Facebook, like when I put up something, it might be some weird shit. It's a nigga named Dragonomics. Like I got a good 5 or 6 Facebook friends that regardless, when I say something weird that everybody else will look at me like I'm weird for, I got a certain amount of motherfuckers that know like, yo, that nigga wasn't tripping. Ain't nothing wrong with that nigga.
Right.
So if that's just on Facebook and motherfuckers that I see from time to time, for a nigga like that, yo, he got motherfuckers that he wake up to and see on a day-to-day basis. Like, yo, hell no, this shit right here, this is what's going down. I'm surprised the motherfucker ain't leave some type of paper or some type of, because a lot of the times they'll leave some type of note and shit like, yo, if anything happened to me, no, it wasn't no hood shit.
Right, yeah. That's the shit that was happening with these doctors, to go back to the whole shit. You feel me? The doctors was leaving notes, leaving posts on their IG like, if something happened to me, if I died,
don't go for that bullshit.
You feel me? Just know that
I ain't suicidal, I'm good.
Shit. Right, you feel me?
I'm happy right now.
My life, you feel me? So yeah, yo, everything ain't.
But and
the
whole thing is
fiction, bro. That's my motto. You feel me?
Coming from the top to the bottom.
That's slick.
You got us you got us that have problem with each other. If I got a problem with you, the police is supposed to be the first line of defense because I committed a crime against you.
Not.
No, I'm not saying it's supposed to be, but this is the chain of command.
Right.
So if the police supposed to police the police, now you got the feds looking at the state. Who the fuck is above the fucking state?
Them?
And who is above the feds?
Right. That's the shit we don't ever think about.
And you can't. There's nobody above them niggas.
Right. I remember I was watching KRS-One. You saw the video where he was comparing shit to a Burger King. He was like, we only see the manager. You feel me? We see the cashier. We
looking at the CEOs and the owners.
Right. We like, our burger cold. What you gonna do for me?
Don't talk to
the cashier. Go to the manager. Manager go to the store owner. You follow it all the way up, but you never see the franchise owner.
Right.
And then you don't know who control them.
Right.
Who they take their orders from. You feel me? So yeah, you never know. I'm good. I'm cool. Yeah. You never know for real. You feel me? Like that shit crazy.
Look, I know there is
and that's how they shut us down
from us, cause right now, yo, we doing this shit. We put this video, our motherfuckers would be like, well, we just caught 3 terrorists conspiring. People would be happy to see us fucking get locked up. They got some terrorists on Lorraine, man. Yeah, it was 3 of them down there. They had bombs and shit.
They know too much. They know too much and they doing too much.
They gunned them all down. They killed them some bitches. They found 3 terrorists in the ghetto down there.
Yeah, man.
Niggas look like goddamn terrorists. Man got the Huey P going on, nigga. You look like Bin Laden down the bitch.
Ultimately, I feel as though this is another case of taking one of our leaders. But the thing is, it's not them taking our leaders. It's the unitedness that we should have as far as picking up where a person left off, because you're gonna have to die for this shit. You're going to. Like, it's no way around it. It's no way around it. You're going to. At some point in time. Because it's evil. We make a decision to die for it on our own leisure, or they gonna give us decision.
Right, like martial law.
It's either we're gonna take it or they gonna kill us. So I think there's really no choice. Yeah, man, it's a sad day for hip hop.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sad day for hip hop alone, because first he was too young to go.
Yeah,
33 years of age is too young. He still had his whole life ahead of him. Secondly, rappers don't just get killed miraculously. Especially when you're not in rotation with doing anything. So I just feel as though that this subject is touchy alone. Even dealing with Dr. Sebi, it's touchy alone. When you have a cure that can stop pharmaceutical income, period, that can heal all, including blind, including impaired,
paralysis, everything.
And how he explained it is more so a cleanser than a medicine. It cleanses your cells.
Broke it down, bro.
Yeah, it cleanses your cells. It basically
deprives the disease of
exactly.
Rid your body of mucus.
Exactly. It get rid of your body of mucus.
I thought I was the only one that thought about shit like
so
that.
Basically,
he broke it down to a science, bro.
So basically, like, whereas though, when you think about that kind of stuff, and everything makes sense. Everything has to make sense for real, because everything just has to make sense. And then far as how he said about the mucus, like, everything far as us being sick revolves around mucus. For us, you having the fluids, bronchitis, you feel exactly. So
sickness.
But what I like to say, yo, and this is real shit. There's been times that, and I ain't the best hustler, but I've been hustling so long that I'm very good at it. Ain't too many niggas could take any product on the street and move it. But one thing I do know is when I got a sale on the line, or I got a bitch by the mind, or if I got you by the brain, I'm good. We've been, and I'm talking about just not black people, I'm talking about people, period, have been trained to go along. The TV is telling me the truth. The TV would never lie to me. The TV is the truth. So you under the impression that daddy really fucking loved you because he tells you that every day?
Right. That's
And you grew up in school every day, and you've been to jail, and wherever you go, there's certain things, yo. I walk around the casino sometimes, you know what I mean? And I'm like, damn, I gotta get a CO to walk me, cause this is the same way we walk the halls in the mother. Yo, if you go in the back of the casino, nigga, it's the bookies.
Mm-hmm.
It really is.
Yeah, they get in that bitch.
But you've been going through the same repetition so long that I think it was Richard Nixon that said it. He said it's easier to tell somebody. It's easier to fool somebody than to prove to them that they've been fooled already. And if you come out here and be telling people, listen, that's a tranny, this right here, this is a lie, that's a lie, they will fight you tooth and nail to protect the lie that they already believe.
Right.
Because you can't tell somebody their mother don't love them.
Most motherfuckers won't even question it for real. They just too focused on what they've been told as being true that they don't want to question nothing outside of that. Because it's too much outside of their reality.
Right. Yeah.
It's not comforting no more to know that you've been lied to.
And it's a lot of things that people don't have the wool over their eyes with. Like they just don't see it. Now
it's a lot of people waking up.
It's a lot of people that. And don't get me wrong, it's a lot of people that's waking up too. It's a lot of people that definitely see it. Should I say youth more? The youth see it more. Coming into modern day times, I guess more people my age. I'm 25 years of age, so more people around my age starting to see it, starting to get it. I think it need to be more action. One person can't do it. One person can't talk alone.
I would have to completely disagree with you, because once you take action, you put something in motion. That's like if somebody outside and I'm like, yo, I'm going down there. Just me coming outside to talk to you, I already took action. That means it's on. And our people are not ready to take action. You might be ready to, but
talking about as a whole.
Yeah, as a whole. Man, these motherfuckers ain't trying to do but nothing but try to get the next episode of Love and Hip Hop.
See, I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
Honestly,
the liquor store's still open. Let's get another blunt up in us.
Honestly,
you know what I'm saying?
You never lied about that, but
there's no unity.
But I forgot.
Niggas can't even unify their socks right now.
But I forgot who it was.
Real shit.
It was
everybody fighting each other.
It was a story that I was told. A man, I forgot who he was.
It was chilly now.
He had like he had an army. He had an army for real. Basically, he was about to go to war. So he told everybody who not ready, raise your hand. Everybody raised their hands. Probably like a couple people. He was like, they the people we gotta kill first, because they are liabilities.
That's a Nat Turner story.
Hit it right on the nose. Thank you, good brother.
So, I ain't one of these dumb niggas that niggas be thinking because I got my keystone in my hand, I ain't thinking.
So,
I just keep my brain moist.
So to elaborate off that, I just feel as though, not saying that because that's cruel and unusual, but I feel as though it is really not, like I was saying, it's really not no choice. It's either we gonna choose for ourselves or they gonna make us choose.
Actually. And I don't mean to be completely morbid about it. I have a huge disdain for fucking humanity, period. I believe what happened to Venezuela, if you don't know, their dollar crash, you had to have a wheelbarrow full of money. If you want bread and eggs, you would have to have in American dollars a wheelbarrow full to get bread and eggs, and you'd be lucky if you can make it home with it. Because the whole fucking country failed. And they don't let us see shit like that. They'll let us see them bombing Iraq. And they'll let us see arms and shit flying all over the place if they bombing some people. But after them people's dollar fell, they never told you Venezuela is being refurbished and being completely wiped out.
You know why though? Because you know Venezuela is like one of them countries like Libya where Gaddafi had control. Well, Hugo Chavez had control of the oil, so America was like out of the picture as far as the oil trade goes.
Right.
So that's why they demonize Hugo Chavez, make him look like a dictator. You feel me? He may be. I'm not no expert, no political expert, but I do know that it's a reason why. You feel me? So that's they never tell us no shit like that.
Right.
But what people don't realize is that the American dollar is at its weakest. You ever notice, like, if it's a windy day, back in the days, yo, $1, you would die for $1. Niggas was always talking about $1. Right now, if it's a windy day and $1 moving faster than I'm willing to run, fuck it.
Sometimes that 20
Because the dollar's already a 20.
Yeah, that shit be like $1, yo.
Fuck it, man. Goddamn.
Now it's a fact. The dollar is losing
It's
value.
collapsing.
It's losing value. You feel me? Now the value only comes with
Them pressing some buttons.
Exactly. You feel me? Now money is
There's nothing. There's no wealth.
Now money is not. Wealth comes from peace. It's inner wealth. It ain't no materialistic nothing.
Yeah,
money
that's how it
is
sound
only
like.
a tool to be used just to keep us in control and in line.
It's your God.
Personally,
It's
you
the
feel me?
replacement of God.
Exactly.
For what? You know what I mean?
And it said it's the root of all evil. Now, which is a fact because people
No,
rob,
the
steal
love
for
of
it.
money is
People,
the root of all
people
evil.
rob and steal for it. You feel me? People worship it. You see people posting it 24/7 on Instagram.
Yo, that's some symbology on the dollar.
Exactly.
On the money alone say enough. You feel me? That right there say enough about where our money comes from. You feel me? The fact that you could fold the dollar up and watch the towers burn. Little things like that. They let us know who in charge of this money. They print the money out of thin air. You feel me?
Every
It's not
country
backed
has
by
the same
nothing.
quality of
Money
money.
used to be backed by gold. You feel me? We used to have a system for shit.
Right.
You feel me? Now money is backed by petrol. It's backed by gas.
Yeah.
You feel me? And then on top of that, look at the way the online platform has changed the economy itself now,
Right.
where people getting paid for YouTube videos. You feel
Right.
me? Getting paid for all this shit. It
People that
changed
ain't got no
everything.
talent just
You feel
getting
me?
rich.
Right, you got Bitcoin, you feel me? All this different avenues, you feel me?
Right.
So, yeah,
Right,
absolutely. The
because now
dollar definitely is losing.
because
its
now
shit.
even far as industry goes, people rather have $1 billion streams than $1 billion.
Come on now,
Like,
yo. Everything different now.
Don't
yo.
nobody want it tangible no more. You feel me?
Game change, yo.
And intangible, not with don't get it wrong, people. It's not with money to pay, but tangible is with assets, shit that you can die with, a foundation that you can pass down, you can inherit. People don't want to inherit to have anything that you can inherit
Fuck
and
the
pass
fact
down.
black people during slavery owned fucking 1% of 1%. 1.5% of 1%. So if you take the whole 100% of this country, during slavery, we had a percentage of 1%. And to this day, we have not advanced or declined. We have the same exact. But these bitches need that weave. Don't, God forbid you fuck me and that weave come off.
That
A
shit
bitch
crazy,
will
yo.
dive under a car before she let you see her without a weave. Bitch, that weave cost you $200-300. You stupid. Goddamn. I'll be ready.
No trip.
Everybody
You
is
feel me? Yeah, that shit crazy, yo. Like, just to speak on that for real, like, I don't know about you, but like the shit I've been researching to tell me that, you feel me, black people owned all this at once. This was all black people's land, you feel me?
Yeah.
How they came over here and stole the land, you feel me? Like even the Indian tribes all in Haiti, the Seminoles, the Cherokees all up and down the southeastern seaboard, they all Indians, you feel me? They
Right.
brown skinned people, Aboriginal people, the original people. So they stole the land here. It's no different. Why would America be different? You feel me?
Right.
Why would America be the only place where they had to fill up boats to populate a whole country with brown people? They was already here. That story just sounds crazy. You feel me?
Exactly.
So-
And actually it come from basically what happened with Pharrell, they Africanism. That's the word for it all, for real. Africanism. They basically made up a story.
Yeah. That shit popped. That shit just recently came about, like in the '60s, for
Yeah,
real, right? Like
yeah.
who pioneered that shit for them? Jesse Jackson, like them type dudes. You feel me? On the
Exactly.
TV where that shit, bro, that shit all lies, bro.
And actually, to go back to the Nipsey Hustle story for real, Dr. Sebi said that he went to, when he finally really got the cure and the remedy down pat, he had went to a couple
Went to
black
Africa.
leaders. No, a couple black leaders. Oprah,
Oh yeah,
Farrakhan, and all that,
Yeah.
and went and nobody helped them or even put to it to even.
That's because they already knew. You feel me? Like, nah, you probably don't want to do that. He said it himself. Like, you don't go to the wrong people. You don't go to the sellouts with no important shit. You feel me? Like, when you got a cure for AIDS, you don't go to these sellouts. You feel me? It's other people you gonna have to find. Because they going quick. They
you
gonna
gonna
take
really
you straight
have
to the
to-
boss and throw you under the bus.
But you're gonna
feel
really
me?
have to find them people though. You're gonna
Yeah.
really have to find
Yeah.
and be in particular about who you talk to.
Yeah. It's the same shit. Like,
It's just I don't know. I feel as though it's a lot of wicked shit going on. A lot of shit that can be explained, but people just don't want to
yeah.
accept.
Yeah, man.
Just don't want to accept. And I think it just gotta start with acceptance, and it's a lot of things and a lot of a lot of situations with a lot of people, celebrities that been going on that have been swept under the rug and unnoticed.
Right.
It's a Michael Jackson, for instance. If you want to speak about him,
Oh yeah.
he had the Beatles catalog,
Yeah.
and
Who he was going for? Sony. He was going for
he
Sony.
was going for Sony. He
Yeah.
had the Beatles catalog, and it was another actually he owned all their rights, all they publishing, and he owned a couple artists. He owned a couple artists from Sony already before he actually tried to own Sony.
Mhm.
So with that being said, he owned, and the Beatles was the #1 band in the world as far as white musicians go.
Yeah.
And
major pop band.
as far as the white, and I guess they wanted their catalog back, and he wouldn't give it to them. So in order to get it, you already know how that go.
And that whole Mike shit, bro. Just my personal opinion. You feel me? Like, just looking at how the whole thing went down. Like, I totally think Mike was innocent. You feel me? I don't think Mike ever touched no kids. You feel me? The same little boy who making this documentary. First of all, look who put the documentary out. Oprah, who he just said is one of the sellouts that you can't take no important shit to. So she got a boy who testified for Michael Jackson in the first trial that stood up there and said, Mike never touched me, to now make a documentary and slander this man's name, saying that you touched me. Now, all of a sudden, when you older, you feel me, saying, oh, I had Stockholm Syndrome. You feel me, where you fall in love with your captor, with your abuser, that's
Right.
Stockholm Syndrome. Then you feel me, like, bro, you was really trying to take all of Mike money. Like, that's crazy. Like, that's all just to slander Mike name.
And it's
you feel me?
crazy to
That man dead. They need to let that man rest in peace, yo.
and it's
Like,
crazy, dude, because to elaborate off what you're saying for real, I had looked deeper into it, and I had found out allegedly he's supposed to have like another child or 2 kids that was really his. The kids that they've been showing, they don't resemble him in no type of way. If you look at the pictures, like, they're more white. You feel
Michael
me? Than
Jackson.
black. Yeah, you feel
Damn.
me? They're more white. The kids like Blanket, and they more white kids for real. And
Right.
he's a black man, and his gene is more dominant.
Right.
So, with that being said, the kids that I looked up is more to his end. They said they was gonna bring him out too before Joe Jackson died. I watched the video of him on YouTube, and he was saying that basically that Janet's supposed to be doing an interview some around this time to bring out his real kids
Dang.
that they've been hiding, because he always wanted them to have a regular life.
Right.
But it's crazy, like,
That's
it's,
all he wanted. Though.
yeah, and it's a whole bunch of tied in with that for real. A whole
Right.
bunch of,
That's why he had that whole, you feel me, thing with wanting to be around children, because he never had a childhood. He been a manufactured, you feel me,
Yeah,
artist
yeah.
since he was a little
Yeah,
kid. You
yeah.
feel me? So when he got older, he created Neverland Branch, and he wanted to help children. you
Yeah,
feel me?
yeah.
And everybody that went there said that's how it was. That Mike, he just wanted to be like a child with us. He never touched us. You feel me? It was never
Exactly.
on no sexual shit.
yeah.
But now all of a sudden, you got the same boy who testified in Mike's defense on a documentary slandering Mike now, saying he touched him now as an adult. It don't make
I
no
never
sense.
watched
to
that
me,
shit.
yo.
I couldn't dignify that shit.
It don't make no sense to me at
I
all.
couldn't
you
sanction
feel me?
that shit.
You let that man rest in peace. You feel me? He
Right.
dead and gone. You feel me? So he proved his innocence when he was here. You feel me? They ain't had no videos of Mike doing nothing to nobody as a child. You feel like he wasn't messing with no kids. Excuse me.
Right.
But you ain't seen nothing like that. You feel me? So it's not the same like to speak on like R. Kelly. You feel me? Like I feel about R.
Well,
Kelly
people
totally
don't-
different.
Well,
feel me?
yeah,
So-
and I agree with you.
That's
See,
my
but even
point.
even before bashing R. Kelly, you got a whole
Right,
bunch
right,
of
I
white
ain't-
public,
Absolutely, yeah.
yo, you got a whole bunch of pedophiles that's out here that's in
Absolutely.
politics. You
But
feel
what-
me? That's
and that goes back to my-
that's in Christian churches.
Oh yeah,
Catholic
That goes back to
churches,
the point that I was about to make.
They got
What
a
people don't
sanctuary.
realize is, just like with black children, you give them a doll and you say which one is the bad one, and you show them two dolls, and they always say the black one.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what
I
they're
remember
doing
that
with
study.
all of these crimes. They
Keeping
want
that in your face.
homosexuality and
They wanna-
bestiality
right.
and fucking pedophilia. They
All
want
the
that to be
perversion.
attached to a black face.
Right, but it's all exactly. Yeah.
But we know the goddamn truth. The
Right,
whole
that's
Vatican
exactly
ain't
what
nothing
they
but
do.
a bunch of pinky butt
right,
fucking
pedophiles,
doodle
bro.
diving ass niggas.
Yo, they got a whole sanctuary for them motherfuckers. When they
Yeah.
get caught, you feel me,
we gonna
molesting
move you to
children.
Rome. You go to
Yeah,
Rome,
they just
go
take them to
chill.
a sanctuary. Don't even
We'll
call
bring
it
them
love.
to you.
Absolutely.
Niggas like
They-
Joe Biden and all these niggas running
oh,
around.
They pick and choose who they crucify, yo. That's a fact, yo.
Mhm.
And if you got any type of brown, yellow, or anything in
You
you,
done.
you gonna be the first one to go.
Done. Like, let's not, like, just imagine how big of a story this could be. You feel me? Like, the man who worked for Nickelodeon named Dan Snyder. You feel me? He raped Hannah Montana. He raped all these little kids. You feel me? They caught his ass. You feel me? Raping the kids from Nickelodeon, molesting them and shit. Nothing happens, bro. He just loses his job. No jail time, no nothing. So they pick and choose. That, imagine how big of a story that could be. You feel me? Nickelodeon involved.
But actually, and let's go back to what we were talking about before. If you're a 33rd degree Mason, you could put me on TV because I know the motherfucking niggas that own the country, not the ones that run it. Because I forgot his name. It was one of the Rothschild niggas. He said, if I run the nation's wealth, I care not who makes their laws. So you can go on TV and they'll say, oh, he's going to prison forever. How you gonna know? I'm somewhere, man. We got helicopters and shit. Ain't going to no goddamn prison.
I mean, I might walk in there,
Right.
but I'm
we
going
gonna
out.
do this
but,
for the cameras.
Yeah, but I'm going out
I'm
the back.
gonna
Y'all
be
ready?
there.
Y'all ready? All right.
Yeah. I'm gonna go get this plastic surgery.
And-
I'm gonna go chill over here, you know.
Right.
And when
Be
I
back
leave
to my
here,
thing.
and when I leave here, I'm gonna get a section of my house set up like a jail. You feel me? I had a camera set up
Chime in
right
from
there.
time to
Yeah,
time.
yeah. You
Right.
feel me? All this shit
We
is a
talking about
fucking
billions of
game.
dollars,
All this
bro.
shit is a game. Everything is a game, yo. And the game is Monopoly.
And the thing that kind of let me know that society was completely thrown off. Now, first of all, we niggas around the way. So if you can't eat a piece of delicious fried chicken without taking a picture, y'all gonna mean to tell me y'all caught the most diabolical nigga, which is Bin Laden. We ain't take no pictures of or with the nigga. We flushed him out to sea. 6 motherfuckers, body cams, all of this fucking shit y'all carry around. And y'all mean to tell me y'all ain't got no pictures of this dead nigga?
But even then, all that was a hoax too.
Hey, he ain't
All
nothing to do
that
with
shit is a
All that
hoax.
shit
Because
bullshit, bro.
that was just a person they picked. That was just a person they picked. They just needed a face for
But
the,
look
for,
who
for
you
the
talking
name they
to.
made
Yeah,
up.
that's
You
what set
talking
me
to
into all
us.
this.
You talking to us, so we already know that. But the average person, they was on a bus
Yeah,
high
bro.
five and Barack got that
Yeah,
motherfucker.
yeah. They'll fight you, bro. If you mention anything about 9/11, bro, you talk about, nah, it wasn't no terrorists or box cutters. It ain't go down like that. The motherfuckers, oh, you don't, I'll fight for
something
my
wrong with
country.
you.
Yeah, they get mad over that
Yeah,
shit.
what the fuck?
Like, that's, man,
Y'all
that's
niggas
just
stupid.
shit that I don't talk
Even
about.
if the World Trade Center was built out of ice or even popsicle sticks, it
Bro.
wouldn't have fell like that.
Bro, that shit crazy.
Popsicle
bro.
sticks couldn't have fallen that fast.
First
That
of
whole
all,
9/11 shit,
first of
bro.
all, the plane hit the side of the building. It was never no hijacking or anything. There was never no reports of nobody taking over anything on a plane. It was controlled.
Yo, but they fucked up.
It was controlled by drones. You feel
Building
me?
7
The
fell, you
pilots
feel me?
could not control it. The pilots lost control. It
I don't
started.
even know if the. I think it was all CGI. I don't even think it was
the pilot,
because they showed footage of one of the planes that they ended up putting it out live that when one of the bombs went off, the plane wasn't even in that footage because they were putting it out so fast that they forgot to edit the goddamn plane in right. Come on now.
Yeah.
Come on,
that shit shaky, bro. Like all that shit.
And
shaky,
then like how the building fell. When the plane hit the side, it was supposed to tip over. All this shit burning, it was supposed to tip over. But
that's if it was.
But you can tell. Like they had bombs in the bridges of it. So whereas though it fell straight down.
That bitch was liquefied, bro.
It fell straight down.
Steel don't do that, bro.
Not with an aluminum plane.
Not with all that steel, bro. It don't happen like that. That little ass plane compared to
that big ass building. I did welding before, yo. Steel don't bend.
Nah, yo.
It don't bend.
The motherfucking CEO of the company who made the steel said that this shit can't melt with jet fuel. You
not
can't
at that temperature. You can't do that.
You feel me? Right. It don't melt at this temperature. He gets fired.
And maybe you could have took out a floor. Maybe if the top fell and then everything beneath it would have stayed, I could have went for it. But you talk about to the basement, my nigga.
Right.
To the basement.
Yo, you can see all the cameras shaking a couple seconds when the explosions go off. All the firefighters say we hit bombs.
We all off subject. I don't even know.
yeah, I'm just saying. But that right there took me into having the mindset of, yo,
I can't believe
I'm not ever going to believe the first thing they give me anymore. You feel me? Because I was out there looking at that shit like, oh, that's what's up. You feel me?
I cried when that shit happened, man.
Yeah. You feel me? Yeah, I remember that. I was in school.
I got scared. I thought shit was about to go down everywhere, my nigga, on some real shit. And you know, New York, Baltimore, right there. You got DC, they hitting DC. I'm like, oh, shit.
Going down, World War IV.
That shit was about to be a war, bro.
Shit.
But that shit set my mind
DC, I'm talking about the Pentagon. Oh, shit. We right there. We was right there, my nigga. We in Baltimore. They right
closed
there.
Down all the highways, everything was shut down.
I thought shit was about to go
that
down.
Shit
like,
was a damn joke.
Man,
all of this shit is a joke.
Just imagine how sick the people we dealing with are. You feel me? If y'all could kill that many people in that building, innocent people, you could just slaughter them like that. Know that building about to be controlled demolition. You know that. You feel me? And set that bitch up, fly some planes into it, lie to everybody. And say that, oh, these motherfuckers did it. Just because we want to go
and then plan that shit years ahead, decades ahead. Like, all right, look, in certain years we're gonna blow this bitch down because we gotta get that gold under there to pay these motherfuckers off.
Right.
Actually,
look at how they playing chess with us though, yeah.
No, check it out. You know that Illuminati game, and a lot of people, when you say Illuminati, they think you're crazy. But they had a board game. They already had that on there that came out back in 83.
Way before, bro.
Now, if the game came out in 83 and they knew Trump was going to be president and all of this other shit, I think we can use the other cards because it's like almost 300 cards.
That predict a lot of other shit that's going to happen.
You can see martial law coming, so there's no denying this shit. That whole Baltimore shit with the military, I got videos of me talking to them. Them niggas wasn't playing. You think them niggas gone?
Actually, to bounce back to Nipsey Hustle again. They have martial law down there right now. A riot was kicked off earlier. So it's martial law down there as we speak. And shit getting crazy.
Yeah, bro, I just pray everybody's safe, you feel me?
Ain't no way to be safe. We just got to be ready to go.
Yeah.
It's just the same way,
motherfuckers need to come together.
We look at our dogs like companions.
At the end of the
Chinese
day,
people look at them as food.
Yeah.
We don't like to see dogs getting whacked on Facebook and niggas stomping their dogs, but when we do that shit to the pigs and shit, we feel better because we like pork chops and shit. That's the way they feel about us. Just the same way you can hear a fucking wild boar screaming when a lion is tearing it up.
Yeah.
They look at us just the same way as we look at fucking cows. They bleed, they die. White people don't give a fuck about us.
No, bro. They don't care about shit, bro. They done took over everything. They done came.
They had that shit
in their spirit, bro. That shit deep. That shit ingrained in their DNA. You feel me? Where they
just as long as they keep buying weed, they keep buying our alcohol, they keep taking our pills, we're always gonna be financially safe. We're gonna be good, and
it's just cause the 5%ers already know that like their dominancy as far as their race of Caucasian could be wiped out
It's being
entirely.
Uh-huh.
It could be wiped out entirely.
Well,
so
the
what
elites-
they try to do, because the masses is urban and have melon in their skin, they try to wipe out a lot of the masses through a lot of ways. That's why
Agenda 21.
and that's why the devil has many forms, because he'll get you through drugs, he'll get you through liquor, he'll get you through TV, he'll get you through temptation, through lust.
When you look
feel
at
me?
all that shit,
All
when
them
you look at the
forms.
whole Jade
bro.
Helm program, the whole Jade Helm, Agenda 21, all of that. When you look at the whole thing as a whole, you gotta understand that you are almost completely powerless against it. Yo, remember like a couple years ago I started stacking water? Niggas drank that shit up already.
Yeah, I got hella water stash.
Yeah, but that's gonna get you what, a week?
Yeah,
maybe
not
two.
much. Not
Yeah,
much, bro.
but when they come for you, they coming.
They coming.
Yeah.
They coming. It ain't no, especially because right now I'm pretty sure we only using this one computer, but every fucking camera and every goddamn
They listening
microphone.
to all this shit, bro.
Yeah, they
tabs
already
on
got us
everybody,
pegged.
bro. Yeah.
Me and my girl was talking about fucking dog toys and shit, man. I go on
Yeah,
my
they go
Facebook,
giving you ads.
and I seen. I just wanted to see if them niggas like, yo, we gonna talk about this shit for a half hour.
Bro,
Let's
you know
just
how
see
many
how it
tennis
works.
shoe ads I get, bro? I look at Jordans and shit. Fuck, yeah, bro, that's all they send me. Yeah, they
eBay
listen
all
to
on your
you,
Facebook
bro.
account and shit.
They listen
We
to
got a new
everything.
game for you. Like, damn, I only play my game once every couple months.
And what they say, oh, we not listening. This only for analytics, just to sell you
right,
shit, to
you
sell
lying
you
to them
directly
motherfuckers.
hype. They call it hypersensitive ads.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here, bro. You listening to everything I'm saying.
Y'all know I'm looking for a new fucking war
Right.
game. That's why this. Oh shit! And I'm watching the commercial.
Yo, I be feeling
and
like
I won it. I
I'm turning
bought
my
it.
shit up, bro. That's how they catch everybody through your cell phone, bro. Motherfucking they catch everybody through that shit, bro.
It's about 12:01.
Oh shit! I gotta get ready to get the
Yeah,
fuck
man.
out.
Look, it's about time to wrap up.
Yeah, man. Rest in peace, Nipsey Hustle.
Yeah, man.
For
Rest
real,
in peace, Nipsey Hustle, man.
Dunjun Talk
Motherfuckers trying to do
episode
something
1.
good.
We gonna definitely have a lot more coverage on that for real.
And we gonna get
Yeah.
we gotta get all of this shit together, so cause for real, we gonna get the cameras and everything set up, so we have different camera angles and actually have a professional next time. But right now, this is just all about the conversation.
Yeah,
You know
man.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. You feel me? Episode 1 for real. Dunjun Talk for real. Here with Duke Bash for real. Myself, Helm. You already know. We in effect.
Follow me on IG, motherfucking legendary _ Duke. Got all the beats you need. You feel me? Check me
Hashtag
out.
Bloodbath Bass, Bloodbath BASS, or any social media. You put the hashtag in, it's coming out just like that.
Oh yeah.
And you feel me? Follow me on Instagram at FTA_HELM. FTA_ Helm. You already know for real, you feel me? Features going for $100. I just
That bag, dude.
I'm just you feel me? I'm an actor, you feel me? A writer. I do it all. So you feel me? Yeah, I do it all, man. I do it all. Yeah, signing out.
Blood!